treat you like. In my last cigarette, I'ma 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 treat you like.
Hope it don't end the
In my last
same
cigarette,
way. About to start another day.
I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette,
About to start another day. Hope it don't end the same way. About to start another day. Hope it don't end the same way. About to start another day.
I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette,
About to start another day.
I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette,
About to start another day.
I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette.
Man, we are back in black in the building. Hey, we made it back another day. Another 10 cents. Hey, man, y'all know I'm going to hit y'all with it. Mariah, you already know I'm going to hit y'all niggas with it. Tasha, you already know I'm going to hit y'all niggas with it. Did he come back today? Come on, man. Don't tell me. You just been jumping up and down and singing and speaking in tongue and all this other shit. But the dominant society just still going to ooze upside your head. We still ain't got no wealth. So, y'all find that in the Bible for me. How do we place the system of racism and white supremacy and establish a system of justice? Can y'all find that for me in the Bible? Shit. Shout out to everybody out there, man. The Court Plantation. Shout out to everybody out here, man, preparing for this winter, man. Get your herbs, get your sea moss, do what you need to do. You already know what it is. I'm going to send my shout out. Shout out to my brother David from No Compromise. Go check out his podcast. My cousin Mariah, my sister Tasha, Erica, Shawnee. You already know what it is. Florida and Philly is in the building. Stand up. I want to visit Philly. Florida, I'm trying to visit all the states, man. Just to travel. But anyway, we're going to get into it today, man. We're going to talk about some things today, man.
Here's a song about a brownie paper towel.
And we're going to talk about some things today, man. We got a lot of shit to discuss. We're going to talk about this sports trainer who was raping women and giving them roofie drugs. Rob McClanahan. Y'all better go look him up. And I hope he gets the same treatment that Bill Cosby got for some shit he did 30 years ago. They better throw the book at this white boy, just like they do us. So we're going to discuss that. We're going to also talk about Akon speaking on Chris Brown. We got to nip some things in the bud, man. So let's get into it, man. Let's get it. Man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. You already know, man. These weekends go by. I know everybody getting ready for Thanksgiving. Look, let me tell y'all something. A lot of these holidays, I don't even really be remembered, man. Once my mom passed away, I just kind of like, well, whatever. You know what I mean? But hey, to each his own. That doesn't mean I don't want people to go out and celebrate their holiday and do their thing. Me, I'm just working, doing what the fuck I need to do. Give me that bread. I'll take it. But we'll get to that later on. Now we're going to discuss some things, man. And they're not talking about this, man, but I'm going to read a little something about this dude that's in the NBA, because you see they giving Kyrie Irving all this flack. And they gave, and you notice when that brother that was in, what was the name of that brother that was, he was in Superfly. And, he's got like double life or whatever for raping women and stuff like that. So they better give this motherfucker the same thing, because he's got some big time sexual assault allegations going on. Yahoo Sports basketball trainer Rob McClanahan, who worked with LeBron James and Stephen Curry, arrested on reported rape charge. Let's see what they saying. Rob McClanahan, one of the most well-known names in NBA training circles, was reportedly arrested Friday and charged with rape. McClanahan was reportedly arrested in East Greenwich, Rhode Island, according to WCVB.com. McClanahan, 43, is accused of drugging and raping women in downtown Boston. Police in Boston conducted an investigation and issued a warrant for McClanahan on Thursday. McClanahan, who lives in Warwick, Rhode Island, was arrested the following day. He will reportedly be arraigned in Rhode Island court Monday, per WCVB.com. Let's read on a little bit. McClanahan has worked with a number of NBA stars per his website. You notice they always want to tie a nigga to somebody else doing some bullshit. Per website, he lists Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James, Golden State Warriors MVP Stephen Curry. Among his biggest clients, McClanahan also lists Kevin Durant, Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook as clients. Curry wrote the foreword to McClanahan's book, Net Work, which was released in 2020. These niggas is bold. So y'all went back and got Bill Cosby for some shit that most of these bitches was lying. And this nigga's, it gets better. It gets better. We definitely finna break this down. So let me read on. The Boston Celtics issued a statement to WCVB.com saying McClanahan is not officially with the team. McClanahan reported worked with Celtics interim head coach Joe Mazzulla at Bishop Hendrick High School. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. So, here, let's see, because they're not talking about the drugs and shit he was giving people. Okay, hold on. Because I'm looking, y'all, because I want to talk about the drugs, because I just read it where, see, that's why I don't like websites. When you flip back and then you flip back, they'll take certain shit off the damn website when it's talking about the dominant society, because he was giving them ketamine and giving them rohypnol drugs and all kinds of shit. Hold on, let me see. Let me scroll up. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this shit. Because they was talking about it. Hold on. Let's see. All right. McClanahan was charged with rape and drugging for intercourse related to an incident in downtown Boston on Thursday, police said. McClanahan has worked with NBA stars. Okay, we already know that. Yeah, see, I know they took the shit off because I was just reading that shit where he was drugging people with ketamine and rohypnol and all this other bullshit. And now all of a sudden, you click to another page, you try to get more information, you go back. Oh, here we go. See, I had to go back. Members of the Boston Police Sexual Assault Unit, Boston Police Fugitive Unit, and Warwick, Rhode Island's police department arrested him on Friday following McClanahan's arrest. Police in a statement advised the public of the dangers of date rape drugs being placed in the drinks of unsuspected victims. Police said drugs commonly used to drug victims include rohypnol, also known as roofies, and GHB, or ketamine. These drugs and substances can cause disorientation, confusion, temporary paralysis, or unconsciousness, along with a host of other symptoms, leaving the potential victim vulnerable to the intentions of the suspect, police said. Police advised people to use a buddy system when socializing. Yeah, because that's what he was doing. Drugging bitches and raping them. And this is what I mean. Now, why this ain't public? Why is this not public news? Why they not talking about this in the NBA? Because he's a dominant society person, and that's where the issue always lies. But with Bill Clinton, not Bill Clinton, but Bill Cosby, they was bringing bitches from the 1930s in there. Bitches he didn't even know they was bringing up. Oh yeah, he drugged me too. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? They can go pull shit from 30 years ago when it comes to black folk, especially foundational black Americans. But when it comes to the dominant society like Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, we don't talk about it. And that's where the issues lie. That's where I have an issue. We got to protect our own and stop worrying about the goddamn NBA. You not making those, you getting money off that? Don't put these people, don't let this entertainment turn into some shit that you carrying around all day because the team lost, man. Fuck them motherfuckers, man. You're not making no money. You better stay in your lane and understand that these people is going back to comfortable lifestyles because they are high-paid employees. And then you got all the people around them, like trainers, who have access to different situations and different resources that we don't, because you're a trainer, and if you're a good trainer, you're going to have access to people like LeBron and Russell Westbrook. Even if they're not your friends, you're still going to have access to it. And if you're a trainer and you're a dominant society trainer, oh, you really gonna have access to shit. Now I want to see how this gonna play out since Mdoka or whatever his name is, the coach that, you know, he had the little side thing going on. You know, they want to put him all over TV. So, like, that's not an uncommon thing going on in the NBA. I don't understand. Look, women want to get drafted too. So I don't understand why everybody is acting like that doesn't go on in the NBA and the NFL and even the MLB. These women put themselves in situations where they could potentially get drafted, meaning they can get a husband, they can do things. They're willing to put up with unnecessary negative bullshit just so they can have a better lifestyle. Now, am I co-signing a person raping somebody? No, I am not. But what I'm saying is they need to give him the same treatment they gave Bill Cosby and the same treatment that they're giving R. Kelly. They just need to give him the same treatment. I don't care how famous he is or if nobody don't know, give him the same treatment. Why you say that, Warren? Because it's very imperative that if this is an equal and just system in the United States of America Incorporated, then just for one, just for all. Throw the book at his ass like you did Bill Cosby. Janice Dickinson committed perjury on the stand. They still didn't do shit to her. We have to understand that and look at that. That's why I was looking at this thing, and I didn't even look at it. I particularly don't like it when people that are non-foundational Black Americans speak on foundational Black Americans. Like, Akon, nigga, shut up and go back to where you came from. That's how I feel about you. Go back look, man, you can't speak on reparations and what the fuck foundational Black Americans deserve. Take your bitch ass back to where you came from. That's the problem. Y'all come over here and y'all feel like y'all can speak for foundational Black Americans. You're an immigrant. So go back to your homeland and build that up. And don't worry about Chris Brown. That's the problem. Everybody worried about us. We built this country. You worry about your homeland. Oh, well, Warren, why would you say that? The reason why I'm saying that is it's called the benign neglect policy. Y'all come over here, y'all become tethers, coons, sambos, and then y'all call yourselves wanting to speak for foundational Black Americans, and then y'all speak so negatively and so coonery when it comes to foundational Black Americans. It's almost sickening. And that's why I'm like, and like that senator that was, oh, you know, we got to fight, you know, so immigrants didn't build this country and they don't deserve to be here. I don't care who that offends. I'm sorry. You didn't build this country. And if you're so great and so smart, then why don't you build up the shit where you came from? That's the shit that I be looking at too. Don't be trying to say that black folk is lazy. Fuck, we lazy. We built the country for free without a repayment. And I don't expect nobody to understand my perspective when dealing with the system of racism, white supremacy. That's why I don't like having these talks with other racial groups, because they don't care and they don't want to care. And all they want to do is get you all emotional. And that's not the point. The point is to get you to understand reality, imagery, and the matrix. Akon, we don't need you speaking on Chris Brown. I read an article about that. Akon feels like, you know, he could have been the next Michael Jackson. Chris Brown could have been, you know, if he didn't have gang ties. Hey, nigga, we don't need you speaking on what the fuck we got going on over here. You take that shit back to wherever the fuck you came from. That's the problem. While the dominant society just straight raping women. you feel what I'm saying? Just, let me put something in your drink. I'm going to just take this pussy. You got Ben Roethlisberger. How many rape cases did he duck and dodge? Because he's dominant society. Then you got Brett Favre stealing from Mississippi. How you gonna steal all that money from Mississippi? You ain't came out with a statement. Ain't nobody said nothing. Because they don't give a fuck is he white. If he's black, oh my God, he'd be under the jail. He'd be under the fucking jail. I was watching this documentary about this girl. Her last name was Gillum or whatever, and she was at Fort Wayne or whatever in Texas, you know, for the military or whatever. And she went missing because, they killed her. So, the parents tried to make a big fuss. And they went and thought everybody was going to be, and we going to pass a law and all that stuff. And I wanted to tell them, welcome to America. This is the United States of America. You think you're the only one who somebody came up missing? I feel sorry, but it's like, wait, hold on. You know what I mean? And they gonna pass that bill, but they don't give a fuck about that bill. They gonna pass that so you can sit down and shut the fuck up. They don't care about you waving your arms. You know how many black folk go missing every day? In the military and without the military. It's the military. the armed forces. They are their own sovereign. They're their own government. They're not going to tell you what's going on. It's like, man, I don't care how many Latinos you get to march with you. Man, it's the government. You're not winning that battle. That's why I watched and I felt bad, but I didn't feel that bad where I'm like, oh, damn, that's fucked up. Hey, nigga, welcome to America. We experience it. Black folk experience it every day. Like I said, when Philando Castile got shot on Facebook Live, motherfuckers come to me, Warren, you see that? I said, that happens every day. It's just on film now. We've been dealing with this. We've been dealing with this since we built the country. So what do you mean? You know what I mean? So it's like, man, you know, and ain't nobody talking about Philando Castile no more. Ain't nobody talking about Alton Sterling, Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin. Nobody talking about them. Oscar Grant. Nobody. It's like they don't even exist. That's why you got to keep bringing them up. Because if you don't, they're going to make it like they don't exist. That's why I tell you, oh, go vote. Yeah, go vote. If that's what you want to do, go do it. I'm not tripping, but don't vote shame us. You know, I'm looking around, looking at the situation. I'm looking at the Kyrie situation. I'm looking at the Kanye situation. I'm looking at all these things, and I'm just like, you know, a lot of this stuff can be a distraction. And y'all know the intent of what people mean and what they saying. My thing is, when the dominant society messes up, like that white dominant society Jewish filmmaker, Randall Emmett, who said that the Migos and 50 Cent, all them, fuck them niggas, they all the same. Why are y'all not calling them to the fore? Why don't they have to go speak to one of our black righteous leaders and apologize to them? I'm talking about the dominant society as a whole. I'm not talking about a specific racial group. I'm talking about the system of racism and white supremacy. When crimes are committed against our people, they don't never make people apologize and apologize over again and donate money and apologize to do that. They didn't make Donald Sterling do that. They made Donald Sterling sell his team. They didn't make him, hey man, you need to go on a slave plantation and speak to the people and learn about our struggle. They don't do that. And now they wondering why people on social media like, nah, fuck that. We're not doing that. And it was so funny when I was watching this documentary about this Latino sister, nice Latino sister, and she was at Fort Wayne and or whatever that base is in Texas. And this one dude was commenting, he was just like, the military and the armed forces is just like your average corporate America job. They escalated up to the supervisor, and the supervisor escalated up to the manager, then the manager the director, and then the director escalates it up to the VP, then the VP escalates, and then there's some person that you don't even know governing your complaint that have no idea of what's going on. Well, welcome to the United States of America Incorporated, and welcome to the corporate plantation. And that sister did tell her parents, that Latino sister did tell her mom, man, they be low-key sexually harassing people around here and low-key doing shit that's shiesty. And I'm like, shit, just like the shiesty shit that Thomas Jefferson and them was doing to slaves, buck-burking them, castrating black men, raping black women, stop. Raping the children. Welcome to our world. Except we've been dealing with this for the last 500 years. Y'all just need to catch up. Go check out Robert McClanahan and see about his rape. You notice they gonna keep this shit quiet. They're not gonna let y'all know what's going on. They're gonna keep Kyrie as the forefront. No, put this white trainer on blast for the shit he was doing. Do for one, you do for all. So let's get on his ass too. Oh, you raping women? Yeah, you going to prison, homie. So you might as well tell all your family members and everybody, hey man, it's been one. Put his ass on blast so we can know what the fuck is going on. That's all I'm saying. Read, love, live life, stay in your lane. Understand that social media is the matrix. It's not real. Social media is the matrix. It's not fucking real. The stuff doesn't exist the way you think. And everybody on social media ain't doing as well as you think. Come into reality and understand that perception is people's reality. That doesn't mean that it's your reality. And you just got to change the narrative and you got to move forward. Because if you don't move forward, what's going to happen? Life moves forward without you. Time waits for no one. That's one thing you can't do is you can't buy time. But what you can do is you can have peace and tranquility within your life, move forward, handle business, get with like-minded people, support black businesses, recycle as much money as you possibly can. And if you can't, it's all good. Like I told y'all before, replacing the system of racism and white supremacy ain't out there protesting in front of your job and costing your money. No, that's sucker shit. Replacing the system is recycling your black dollars, not looking at each other crazy. I was reading about this brother, Nakeem, or whatever, I forgot his last name. He got shot at a Kroger because him and this dude got into it in the grocery store. And I'm just like, damn, man. Like, we have to understand that we are each other's allies. We all we got. That's that dusty, I'm jealous mentality shit. What, because the nigga got a better looking bride than your bride? Oh, well, acknowledge that shit and move the fuck on. You don't know what he's doing to keep that woman. And while you looking at him crazy, somebody gonna be looking at you crazy for the woman you got. The kind of car you got. Oh, that nigga got a Lexus. Okay, what kind of car you got? Okay, I got a Honda Accord. Okay. Well, then the next nigga gonna be looking at you like, oh, well, this nigga balling. He got a Honda Accord. It's like, damn, man, stop trying to be in competition with each other. As Dr. Claude Anderson teaches in Black Labor, White Wealth, Empowernomics, racism is a team sport. It's a team sport, man. What's going on, James Youngblood, bro? It's a team sport. Remember that. You're only as good as your team. There's too many Michael Jordans and Kobe Bryants and Allen Iversons on our team. And not enough motherfuckers that are role players. Everybody ain't meant to be the star. Everybody ain't meant to be a business owner and be a big boss. Some people, you gonna have to go work in corporate America. We have to accept our roles and understand what it is. Like me. Like I said, me and David had this talk a long time ago. I'm like, David, man, it was funny. Me and David was talking a minute ago, and I was like, David, man, if I want a hella followers on YouTube, I know what to do to get followers, but I don't want that type of shit on my page. We have enough people doing that on YouTube, creating comedy and doing all that. And no diss, but we got enough of that. And I don't really feel like doing that because to me, it's just kind of old. I did it so long ago. I had YouTube since like 2009, 2010. So I know what it is to create content. And I didn't really, and a lot of the content that I created, let's keep it a buck. Me and Dave was talking about, I didn't even upload it to YouTube. It was just on one of my old phones. I had all kinds of videos I could have been uploading. I deleted a lot of that shit and just was like, I'm not uploading that. Because I don't care. Because I'm not on here to do that. We just have to know how to stay in our lane and handle business the way we're supposed to handle business. Stop being lazy. Stop socializing your children to give up and be lazy and lay up on somebody. Man, with the way the economy is, you ain't gonna be able to lay up on nobody. It's too expensive to lay up on people. And let's start being the example for the next generation. Because this generation, every generation, it gets weaker. And some of the shit I see kids do in this era, I can't do in the 80s and the 90s. Man, my family would have been looking at me like, man, Warren, you want some bullshit. And you better go sit your ass down somewhere. So we have to understand that. Stay in your lane. Go look up this brother, Robert McClanahan. It's a dominant white society who was raping women like Ben Roethlisberger and all the other ones. Sorry, I don't care. I'm not a football fan anyway. If there was an NBA basketball player raping women, it'd be all over the news. What about that brother in the NFL that all these women came out talking about he sexually assaulted me and he raped me and all this other stuff? And it's like, nigga, I'm worth $400 million. I don't have to rape you. I can go buy women. But a lot of the times, women will get in your personal space and they will do that to you. Keep the positive energy around you. And when you get down, go be by yourself somewhere so you can kind of figure it out. Don't be around other people bringing their energy down because you don't like what the fuck going on. Wake up and understand that nobody owes you nothing. And the only thing you owe is your self-respect and your dignity and moving forward. Hey, man, that's my time, man. Shout out to everybody out there. You already know what it is. I got to get ready, man. I got to take my sister some sea moss. But, hey, man, you know what it is. You know what it ain't. Be careful around these holidays. And don't be the first nigga at Black Friday. God damn. Getting deals for some shit that they was going to give you a deal for anyway. But we'll talk about that on Thursday. Hey, man, you already know what my saying is. If you're out there sandboning and cooning, guilty, nigga. I'm out. Peace.
Hope it don't end the same way. About to start another day.
I'm gonna treat you
I'm free to be.
my last cigarette.
About to start another day.
I'm gonna treat you
I'm free to be.
my last cigarette.
About to start another day.
I'm gonna treat you like you're my last cigarette. I'm gonna treat last cigarette. I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette. I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette. I'ma treat you like.
Hope we don't end the same